Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to this week's episode of Maconomics. I'm your host, Ross Mack, and I'm here to try to help you get to the bag. We got a new caller. Talk to me, what you got?
Yo, what's good, Ross, man? Check it. My motherfucking cousin hit me last night talking about if I had $1,000, $2,000, I could put on some bonds with him. I'm like, nigga, you in jail? Fuck is you talking about bonds? He like, nah, nigga, some financial type shit. So I'm like, shit. Let me hear Ross Mack. I know that nigga gots to know. Fuck is he talking about with this bond shit, G?
Hey, man, amazing question. It's a huge difference between a bond, like you going to go bail out one of your little cousins from jail, versus a bond as an investment, as an asset class, right? See, a bond is you have the opportunity to lend a borrower some money. In this instance, the borrower will either be a corporation, a government, or a municipality. So for instance, Apple can issue a corporate bond if they need help, developing the new iPhone 20, right? The US government is saying, hey, we need help building that wall Trump talking about. Well, they can issue a bond in order to do that. And that would be a treasury bond. Or the city of Chicago saying they need some help building an airport, or they're building a new sports arena, right? Well, those places can issue a municipal bond. But now let me actually walk you through it and show you what it looks like. Now, if you wanted to go borrow some money, you would go to one of your local banks and they would determine how much money they want to give you and at what interest rate, all based on your FICO score. Now, it's very similar when it comes to corporations and governments. However, they go into a much larger bank, that being an investment bank, aka Wall Street. And however, their credit rating is a little different. But unlike you, they don't have a FICO score. Instead, they have a much different credit rating that is based on Moody's, Fitch, and S&P. Here, now they're going to issue bonds at a face value of $1,000, right? So as a person lending them the money, you're going to buy one bond at $1,000. Now, based on that credit rating, that's going to determine the interest rate they have to pay you back. That is the coupon rate, right? And now over the course of how long they have to pay you back, that's going to be the maturity, right? So just for instance, the city of Chicago issues a new bond for a new park. Well, they might issue a $2 million bond, and they're all sold in $1,000 increments with a coupon rate of 5%, and they're going to pay you back in 10 years. That's what a bond looks like. But man, really, really good question. Next caller, talk to me, what you got?
Look, so I heard what you said, right? I'm trying to secure the bag too for 2020. Just to be clear, a bond and a stock, that's the same thing, right?
Let me help you out. See, a stock is something a little different, right? When you buy a stock, you are now actually owning a piece of this company. You own a share of this company. So if this company does well, then the value of your share increases. If this company does bad, the value of your share decreases. So if the company does well enough that they make some money that they want to now distribute to all their owners, their shareholders, the people that own the stock of this company, they will issue a dividend. Now, the bonds are a little different in the fact that these bonds are something that have to be paid back, whether this company is doing bad or well. So bonds are actually viewed as something a little safer than just a stock. A stock, the company may or may not pay them back, depending on if the company does well or not, but bonds have to be paid back. But great question. Next caller, talk to me, what you got?
Okay, guys, here we are. We are back. We are in our TD Ameritrade account, and now we're going to look at the basics of understanding how bonds look. First, we're going to look at corporate bonds. Then we're going to look at our municipal bonds, and then our government treasury bonds. So here, as